Hello everybody, it's Minecraft Guy 105 here, and today I am back for another episode of how to make a Minecraft mod, 1.7.10 and Forge. So this episode I'm going to be showing you how to make it so when you place a block on the ground, it builds a structure, so you could make like a house or something. So I'm not going to be doing an actual house. I'm just going to be doing 3 blocks, but you'll get the main idea. So under your this thing where it says protected block house material super material, so right here you want to go ahead and you want to type in on, and you can either type it in yourself or you could put a dot and then delete the dot, and you'll have all these options here like on block activated. So we're gonna put on block placed, and this whole thing's gonna show up. So right here where it says world and then P19 and like a bunch of random numbers, just change that to world. And then down here where it says P and then underscore 149, that stuff, just change that to par 2. So you want to leave the int there, and we're going to just change this to par and then whatever this last number is. So this is par 3, this is par 4, this is par 5, par 6, par 7, par 8, and par 9. So now you'll see that we have a bunch of errors down here. You just want to pretty much do this that you replaced. So world par 2. So what it used to be. So this one's world, and then it goes par 2, and then all the way down the list. Par 2, par 3, par 4, par 5, par 6, par 7, par 8, and last par 9 here. So there we go. Now there are no errors. So this thing here that says auto-generated method, you can just delete that. And here's where we're going to build our house. So I'm just going to make it so it places 3 diamond blocks in a row on top of it. So what you're going to want to do is go world dot set block. And then all these things will show up. Just put in par 2, par 3, par 4, and then here's the block, the first block. So we're going to do it 1 block at a time. So if you're building a massive structure, you're going to have to build it 1 block at a time. You might be able to import a schematic, I think, if you want. But anyway, let's just put the block here. So blocks dot diamond block, and then end it with a semicolon. And here's where we decide our coordinates. So the first one, par 2, is x, par 3 is y, and par 4 is z. So if you want it to be a block above the block that you're placing, go to par 3 and put +1. If you want it to be under, you do -1, but I'm going to have +1. There it is. So I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to paste it underneath that, and I'm going to go over to par 2 and change that to +1. Then I'm going to paste it again, and I'm going to change this to -1. So it's just going to be a straight line above the block. So that is actually it. So if we run the game and we place our block house, so this is in the block class, not the main class. It's in the class for the block. Just put it in there. So if we go in the game, we have our block house here, even though it looks like planks. When I place it, it builds a line of diamond blocks, and you could have it so when you place this block, it fills this with planks, and it fills this with planks, and it sets this to planks, and it makes like a whole house, right there. And you can add a crafting recipe, and you have a mod. So there's also on block destroy, so you could have it so when you break the block, it builds a house. There's like activated by redstone, like or on activated, there's right click, I think, or on clicked. So you can mess around with some of those, but I'm just gonna leave it on place. So that is how you make a structure when you place a block. So thank you for watching.